one or two vessels we have on the Central Coast, on Tuggerah Lakes. We look after the three lakes, Tuggerah Lakes, Budgie Lake and Lake Waimora. This vessel is normally stationed at Tupelo. The other vessel is normally stationed at North Entrance. Okay. Difference in the two vessels, identical, other than this one has what's called FLIR on above us, forward-thinking infrared. Okay, big camera. I'll just show you how that works. The one down the south has what's called radar. Okay? All done on the screen. GPS screen. We can set up tracks, courses, things like that, search patterns, anything you like on this. This is quite good. That's just our management system. I just let it just warm up, that's all.
Good setup, very good outside boat for fishing too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we don't
catch crocodiles.
catch crocodiles, yeah.
Daddy's just going to jump down and get a photo, okay? One sec, Abby.
Okay.
Abby. Hold on. Hi, Grandpa, are we so jealous?
I'm making my eyes are
Come on.
Oh, very good.
Look at the screen, it's about to go thermal imaging.
Yeah,
Look at this here.
okay.
What was that?
So we have our three radios. This one here is a dedicated marine rescue network, BCN5, at 27 megs. And this is what the normal one that the public use is a VHF. Okay. Channel 16 is the distress or calling station. Once you make a call, they get you to turn it into 7.3. Okay. So if you're any of you guys got a boat? No. If you're ever out there, get one of these. Don't get that. They're doing away with those now. Doing away with the 27 meg because it doesn't have the range. This one is, it's like when you went from the old analog to digital. This is more digital.
Look at that.
So that's our infrared, and this is the controls here.
Abby, no more swinging that round.
Too much. So I can swing this around. If you look there, you see a little icon. You see the camera's facing straight ahead. We actually, if I turn it down, I'll go down. Turn it down, I'm basically looking at the bonnet, the back of the car. Okay.
I need that for work.
Okay, yeah. Come on.
I'm dealing with protesters storming the gates and running across paddocks at 2 o'clock in the morning. That'd be great.
That's the back of the vehicle, right? So if I turn this wheel, this little jockey wheel, I can pick up what's going on around down here. Okay, there's the guys here talking. We can pick them up, but we can go further afield. Right? If we go up, we can see what's right out there.
How far a distance does it cover?
Well, it covers a fair way. You're probably looking. The other day we were probably about 400 metres and we were still picking up boats easy. We're down at the entrance channel and it was picking up the timber boats. And this is the beauty of the infrared. It's picking up a heat source, right? With the radar sends out a beam, and with a timber boat, the beam will just go straight through it. You need a reasonably solid
reflector
to come back, right? So this thing, we believe, is going to be the Mickey Mouse. We've only had it about 2 weeks, so we're still doing it.
That'll make your
search and rescue
so much easier.
Still use your navionics to get you within the proximity, last known position, right, where the people have radioed in, and if they've got a GPS connected to their radio, or they've got some sort of GPS system, they give you a latitude, longitude coordinate, and that'll bring us straight to within. If depending on their system, we can get within about 50 metres of that position. Okay, and this will pick up. We get there and there's no one there, then we can use this and we can pick them up in the water. This will pick up a little head above the water, much easier than the radar. Yeah, it's quite good. We were down at the channel the other day, okay, sunshine, we were picking up all the higher boats and oh yeah, there's 4 on board there, there's 3 on board there, plain as day, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this is during the day, so we're keen to get out at night. We've been trying to get out at night to do some night exercises, but the weather's been against us. And also, when you put what we're picking up there now is the flag. The flag fluttering.
I like how it actually tells you, yeah, the camera position on it.
There, camera's there.
Yeah.
There. We're picking up a flag behind us, so if I come back around this way, move it around, it's out of the view of the flag, we're picking up that, put it down there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's quite good. There is another system where we can change the colour and all that. Okay. And
yeah, for those that don't know,
scene,
you can go through the door. It's a little ticket you were given as you walk through wherever you came in.
that's just change it. That's daylight. We're going to change it to search pattern for someone in the water, things like that. So it must have a different intensity for that sort of thing. That one there is night time. That one there is when you're coming into a port. You can use your infrared to bring into a port. Yeah, it's all good fun, you know. The vessel's got 250 litres when it's full. Currently it's only got 228, as it's shown us there. This is the engine management system on this side. Okay, they're obviously the controls. 290 horsepower Suzuki's, use about 8 litres an hour. And they get us along. We're restricted. Unit commander, the deputy commander's there somewhere, but unit commander only wants us to get to 25 knots. Fast enough. 25 knots is roughly 50 kilometres an hour. We work on 2 kilometres an hour per knot. You know, actually 1.8, but close enough to time. But she will get up to about 35. Quite easy. 290. She gets up on the plane and she takes off. We've got our trim controls. This here sequence, we can sequence whether we have both on the trim, on the one button, or independent. In some cases you might have a motor problem or whatever, and you might want to shut one motor down, and then you can still come home on the other motor. The pontoons, they're inflatable pontoons, made of, I'll just turn this down guys, to save our batteries. She does have a problem, she drains her batteries pretty quick. Generally when we're at dockside and we're doing training on this sort of thing, we have one of the motors running just to generate one. Obviously can't do it here where I'm dry. But yeah, 8 litres an hour and we've got 250 litres maximum payload. We can run for about 30 hours non-stop. She handles just about anything. We've been out in some rough weather where waves have crashed right over the bow. You know, you don't stand at the back because you get a nice shower. You stand forward. We've got a deck draining system out the back, a scapper. We also have a bilge pump. So it's designed that it will take lots of volume of water in. We have been taking water in on board, you know, with waves crashing. In the lake it's very difficult because the waves are very shallow, very short between them, and very steep. Because of course the lake is only about 2 metres deep. When the wind gets up, the waves pick up pretty quick.
I live on the water in Papua, I see it all the time.
And it's very short. It's different to the ocean where you get more of a swell sort of thing. Here it's very choppy and the waves are coming from different angles. You try your best to, you know, to steer with the waves or against them, so to speak. But another one will come in from your side. So but yeah, she'll take water on board comfortably, you know. And also we've got the big scraper at the back and the water will just drain pretty quick. The pontoons are inflatable, 3 psi, there's 5 sections, 1 at the bow, 2 down either side. Design with flotation, fuel tank at the bottom with foam all around it. Even if the pontoons are all punctured for whatever reason, hit something or whatever, then she'll still come home. You're restricted speed of about 10 knots, but you know, she'll still come home.
Yeah, limp home.
Plenty of power, you know, towing power, and that's generally what our assists are. We call them assist water rescues. So our flag towing system, tail line, obviously we don't have that close, that's our tow line there. We connect that to the vessel, in trouble. Okay. Connect that to the vessel. We play this out. This is a fixed line, then we connect the loop to that one, and then we've got a short, and then we can also have a running tail. When we get into close quarters, depending on the conditions, the skipper might want to come back to a short tail or even to what's called rafting up and time up the sides, you know. So we can manoeuvre through the channel quite safely, you know.
Oops! I did it again, baby. Yeah!
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bye for now.